guy, the head honcho, and they put the second guy in charge. But they won't even contact me either. So that's just where we're at. This image is hard to be believed. And that's just the truth. I'm not sure what Sharon De La Rosa is saying about arrogant. I hope it's not me, because I'm not arrogant about anything. Maybe the companies are arrogant. But I watched that lady on TikTok. I think Susie C. Ruzi sent me that video about the Lawton thing. And that chick was very arrogant, if you're talking about her. Yeah, well, you have to go to the Supreme Court if you're in Dene country. Oh, the podcast is right now as we're talking right now. But we'll come back and we'll address that. Here they can't do that. No, they can't. They can't do that. They're a corporation. They don't even have a land base. They're under UCC. But so are you in America with all capital letters. That's why they're doing it. Corporation to corporation. That's why you got to get back to the treaty. Law of the land. I have sovereignty packets too. That's what the whole thing about this workshop of sovereignty is, to help you to be a sovereign, to remove off the corporation back to the law of the land with a buffalo logo like this. This is the law of the land. They can't go against this. This is Congress. But they can if you have a corporate one. The mine company? Okay, I hope so. I was saying I'm not arrogant. I don't think so. I try not to be. Unless I'm up at the bat. Hey! Yeah, I'm trying to mod this sister if I can. My TikTok mistress number 3. I just nickname people, by the way. It says follow you back. I'm trying to follow you back, but it won't let me. Let's see if I can do this. Add moderator. Bam. Manage guest 2. Bam. Confirm. You now have the con. The TikTok mistress number 3 is now in charge. Now everybody else, go hide. We're going to go find you. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do too. I want to have some TikTok people come out and go live and play hide and seek with me out on Treaty of Greenville land. So we'll all be on TikTok live playing hide and seek. That's so much fun. NENA Sports. Sharon De La Rosa. I wonder if I'll follow you back. I'll follow you back too. Now we just got to go find me an auntie that likes to go stomp dance and cook and fish and stuff like that, because that's what I need in my life. I said need, not want. Hey. Thank you, user, for sharing the live. I hope you're a friendly person. Usually we don't let users on here that don't have a name. But at least you have a photo. You're halfway there, so come back with a name, a cool one. Then I'll say it on the podcast. Instead of saying user 616-733-49947, ABC, LMNOP, WKRP. But come out with a cool one. I'll name it up on here. This is our podcast on this TikTok content for lawful information for indigenous people's law, wherever you're at on Turtle Island. We got the Lady D, Champion of Champions, with us today. Thank you, Champion of the South. I'm People of the South. Shawano. What's up, Deanna? Deanna. Princess Deanna. Hey. Okay, so we have 49 minutes up on the podcast, and you're invited to say something to family. Oh, CO. Ah, CO. At least we have Salagi in the house. Tejas. Miss Angel Bear. Muddo. Oh, Sharon De La Rosa is giving us something. What is that? What is that? Is that a Ngozi? Is those bears? Hey, Della. It's Jay. Greenleaf. But we're at Fish Pond. But I'm at Gar Creek also. Get ready to go stomp it up. There's supposed to be a stomp dance this weekend at Thunderbird Casino, I believe. That's a friendship necklace. What up? That is so cool. I didn't know we had friendship necklaces. I guess I better make me some. N-E-N-A Sports. It's in the game. Hee hee haw haw. That is so cool. Oh yeah, I was thinking of going. Hey, you should go. Lulu Bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a. You should do that for your TikTok. Hey. Dum dum dum. Wow, Lulu Bell. I'll follow you back because that just sounds so cool. Lulu Bell. Della, I'm gonna follow you back just because you speak in my language. Yo ho, hey, yo, cops are right back there. We better bounce out of here. The policy enforcers are rambunctious today, like Aunt Molly said. Be careful going down Highway 9. The policy enforcers are there. That would about the contract between IHS. Oh, okay, Della, this is what's up. Only got 10% left on this battery. Attorneys and lawyers are not for us. They're the black robe that are against the indigenous people because they don't know your law. They practice law. They have errors and omissions, bonds, because they know they're going to mess up. They're the only one getting paid, not you. So what you have to do with this, when you talk about IHS, tribes, and whatever that PHS is, I'm not sure what that is, but I do know IHS because I worked at IHS in Lawton. I don't know what PHS is, but I do know what tribes. These are all RICO takeovers of federal funds that need to be reported to the federal court, not filed, served. Serve the crimes that happen in the Indian country because that's what your treaty says to do. If you haven't read your treaty, how am I going to help you? I'll tell you how I help you. You pay me $100 and I'll drive and I go to the law school and then I access Westlaw and then I go do due diligence because I have a professional degree. I don't practice. Now, if that's arrogant, I didn't say it. The University of Oklahoma School of Law says it's a professional degree. So $100 is a lot cheaper than $500 that you would pay an attorney. However, I'm for the people and I know the people are poor. But so am I. So am I. So I have to accommodate where I can. And $100 is very doable. I'll make a payment plan if I have to. That'll be passive income. $10 a month for 10 months. But if we're going to do that, you might as well make it $120. So it'll be $10 a month for a year. Because it takes fuel to drive where I come from to go to the law school and back. That's usually, well, at least there it's going to be $20, but to the city it's $40. It's all depending on where I'm at. And that's not even charging for my time. That's just me to do that. See what I mean? So if you have anything, I want to help. Commission Corps officers. Oh yeah, those people. The ones that wear the outfits. Dr. Freed was my doctor at our tribal corporation at one time in the border towns. Commission Corps. Yeah. They're all commissioned against us, though. They're always against us. The BIA, the Alphabet Gang, they're all against us. IHS, FBI, BIA, everyone. So you have to do it individually. But if there's more individuals, the more they can't say no. Okay? That's why I got to teach you individually. You know of a serious issue? Well, it's all serious. I'll share with y'all if y'all's new here. It happened to me first. Everything seemed to happen to me first. My daughter was adopted out during the war, Desert Storm. Oklahoma Indian Child Welfare Act of 1982 should have protected her and kept her with the daddy and the people of our culture. Nope. My son, BIA, Anadarko, went against his treaty. His corporation didn't come defend him, and it was just me. I got tricked in by Chickasaw Nation's April Buck saying she was for me to help me get my child. She lied. BIA, Anadarko. My youngest one, the one who just now graduated, is a freshman now. Our own corporation, our own court, where I should be winning. I'm the cultural daddy here. Her mom's not. I have the land. I have the code of laws. I even have our flag. This world and this whole corrupt system has taken everything from me that matters most. Our life, our culture, our ways. My children don't know. Yeah, it's pretty freaking serious. We're about to be genocide and eradicated off the earth. So eventually, Creator's going to remove whatever lids on this freaking monster PTSD from the war, but he created me a warrior. Kispokata Shawano, Okamanila. So whenever Creator says now's the time, then it's going to be the time. Then I'll just go home because I'll say, that's enough. I'm done with this place. And then I'll go home. I'll go through that Indian house. Go walk across the water out of the mist and see my people along the shores. That's where we go. Peace and fry bread grease. Outro. Till next time. So 3 things. The 9 Mile Resort, the mining company, and cross-deputization. So stay tuned. We're going to hit that up. That's the only thing I can do. And direct you to my webpage, theendinetwork.net. And it's the letters, not the name. TheNdnetwork.net. You might find the podcast on there also. Again, thank you, Creator, for blessing me with another TikTok Mistress number 3. What's up? What up? Peace and fried bread grease, this time for real. In Sapulpa, okay, I can do that. I have my sister lives up there near Sapulpa. I would love to come talk to your congregation about the doctrines of discovery. And then perhaps you might return back to the ceremonial grounds. Once you knew about the doctrines of discovery, you might want to reflect on what is real and what is not. Especially if your congregation is a 501c3, you have no holy land. That's why Trump held up that Bible when that church got closed down and burnt, because it's a 501c3. Real churches, the one that are divinity, don't get closed because they're holy places. Because if you remember the days of Zorro, if you know what I'm talking about, he ran to sanctuary. He went to a holy place where the holy people are at, out there in the desert where the friars were, or whatever they are, wearing blankets and ropes. And the law, the policy enforcers couldn't come in because that's Creator's law. See? And that's where we are. Cultural people with treaty are Creator's people with His law. So I hope that kind of fixes things for your acknowledgement in your brain. Stay blessed, stay positive, love your relatives. Yes, stay above ground too. That's what I always start with. They say, how you doing? I say, yeah, I'm above ground. But today was a really good day. Thank you for all you people sharing your time with me, because we ain't getting it back. And I hope you learned a little bit from here. As our podcast is coming up to an hour, I keep on saying peace and fried bread grease. But look, it's getting delayed. My TikTok's getting delayed. So anyway, thank you for all that you've done. We're going to get out of here. You're on the podcast. We have us a podcast. So if you have any kind of lawful questions, and if you like it, I'm going to put a Venmo up here. That way we can always get lawful information and I get return on my investment. Because I'm over $360,000 of student loan debt with no time, no place. For some odd reason, nobody wants to hire the truth. Why is that? But I'll stay on here because I still have coffee. So I'll leave it open. If you have birthdays, you want me to stay on the podcast, I'll say it. If you have a shout out, now's the time to say it. I will holler out your TikTok people for you. Jerry Lean Thomas, thank you for the roses. Because they'll be smelling like boo-hoo-hoo. Hey, think mink. Think twice, but think mink. Thank you, Muddo. Adios, hee-hee, haw-haw. I've got to follow that one back because that's just funny. I'm going to follow you back. Hee hee haw haw. That just makes